Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mammal and Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. It's a general reading today, general love reading. So whatever Spirit wants to share with me, take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everyone else. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you need us to know at this time? What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have the 6th chakra. I have the energy of the 3rd eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. Trust that intuition. So is something going on around you? It's that red flag that comes in that we ignore. That's the problem. You know, when you ask somebody, well, did you see it coming? They say, well, I had some clues, but I ignored them. So we want to listen. We want to, sometimes we second guess ourselves, and the answers are right there. You know, the answers come to us and we kind of push them away as, oh, that can't be the answer. Oh, that can't be right. So we have to kind of really get used to trusting our intuition. It's really hard. You got to listen to yourself, Spirit's saying. Let's see what they have. Spirit, please share with me. We're going to listen to our intuition. My Aquarius is ready to listen to their inner voice. I have a Chariot. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a Page of Wands. It literally came into me as you moved on and your whole world opened. Okay. So whenever you moved on, if you're just moving on, your whole world opens and changes. Okay. So as soon as you move on, that is your turning point. That is when something good comes to you. That is when some difficult times, we pull ourselves out of some difficult times. That is when passion is ignited, they're saying. So you've got to move on. Okay. So if you're struggling with, I'm still waiting for somebody, or I'm kind of hooked on somebody still and I can't get it out of my system, you're not going to find what you're looking for until you move on. That is key. I have a Judgment. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a 2 of Swords. And I have a Knight of Cups. So here's the kind of feeling of I know what I'm supposed to do energy. I feel like the Judgment and 7 of Pentacles is saying, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know that I'm supposed to move on. I know that I'm supposed to just, you know, start over or whatever. This is a choice that you're making. This is somebody trying to come into your energy that has feelings for you. You could be ignoring them. You could be saying, I'm not ready, or give me time, thinking that they're not the best thing that's ever happened to you, or that they're not what you had. Okay. They could be better. It's almost a feeling of you're not letting it have a chance. So unless you're really not attracted to that person, but if somebody's trying to be in your energy and you're pushing it away, I feel like Spirit's saying you have the choice to let love in. Okay. So there's a sense of let this particular love in, and there's a sense of chance. Somebody wants a chance with you. They could know what you're going through. They could know that you just came out of something, but they're trying to help you move on. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is start dating again. Okay. Because if you're really stuck on somebody, get out there and have somebody sit across from you and tell you how beautiful you are, or give you compliments, or enjoy a new conversation with somebody that's interested in you. So that could be the best thing for you. Spirit, please share with me. I have an epiphany. Is it a moment in time? I don't know if it's not necessarily an epiphany like from somebody coming into your life. It's like you having an epiphany. You saying to yourself, I don't have to be where I am today. I don't have to continue doing what I'm doing. I can change my actions. I can change my attitude. I can live my life. I don't have to keep, waiting for something to knock at my door. That might not ever happen. So there's a sense of the epiphany is taking back your power, taking back the right to be happy, and definitely moving on. I have your inner child has been healing. So you can continue to heal as you are moving on. Okay. You don't have to wait till you're completely healed. I don't know anybody who is. Listen to your intuition. Boy, that's your message for today. Your intuition is telling you that they have something else out there. They're saying that there's someone who has crossed your path or will be crossing your path that wants a chance. And I don't feel like they're pushy. I don't feel like they are giving you, they might be patiently waiting for you, in fact. So give this person a chance. If they're a good person, they're mirroring you. Could be a soulmate energy, could be a twin flame energy. Maybe that's why they're gonna wait. A divine masculine energy. Okay. And self-love. So I'm loving myself. So part of self-love is picking up the pieces. I have a celebration and I have a meaningful coincidence. I love that there's no coincidence that this person has come into my life, that our paths have crossed, that we started a conversation, that this person is coming around and trying to, I'm going to say trying to get your attention. So it would be they're putting themselves in places just to see you. It would be going out of their way to bump into you. Okay. Something like that. It would be trying to find an excuse to talk to you, so you could notice it. You could notice that this person is, they're let's just pretend you worked at a retail store. They don't have to come to that retail store all the time, but they find something in that retail store to go to and buy so that they can bump into you and say hello again, so it's that kind of a feeling like, how do I bump into you and kind of get your attention? So I feel like it's in front of you. Yeah, somebody's trying to talk to you. Look at the Page of Swords. I have a King of Cups. I have a Judgment. This person could have a secret crush on you, and they are trying to get your attention, and they're trying to move this forward. And do you even see it? Do you even see that this person is talking to you? Do you even see that this person is interested? So their feelings could be a little bit deeper than you know. They could be coming on as just a friend or casual or an acquaintance, but underneath it, they're like, I'm really starting to have feelings for this person. I have a crush on you. And then it's a feeling of, how do I get this going without feeling like you're rejecting them? So nobody wants to be rejected. So if you're wondering, well, then why aren't they making a move? Maybe you're putting up a front of you're not interested, you're not ready. You obviously are thinking about somebody else still, so they're picking up on that. But I do feel like this could be a really good connection. There's a sense of happiness. There's a sense of, I really like a lot that you have to offer. I'm keeping my independence, but I'm creating something that's working back and forth with you. I have some generosity coming into me here. So I wouldn't be walking away from this anytime too soon. If this person wants to spend some time with you, let's grab a cup of coffee. Let's have a date. Let's an excuse to be with you. It's a date. They're trying to make a date. They're trying to, start something. So they could come in as it's not, they might not say, I want to take you out and it's a date. It may be very casual. It may be, hey, can I buy you a cup of coffee? Or, hey, what are you doing for lunch? So it could come in very casually because I feel like they're kind of treading water around you. They don't know what they're getting into. They don't know if you're connected to somebody or not connected to somebody. So they don't really know where you're coming from. I have a mindful presence. Practice mindful presence by being fully in the moment. Put away the distractions, engage in meaningful conversations, and savor your time. Stay in the moment. If you are projecting into the future, I want my twin flame to come back. I've been waiting for my twin flame. I can't think about anybody else. And Spirit's putting you a soulmate in front of you. You could be struggling with, do I hold out for something that I'm not sure, or do I enjoy the life that's in front of me? That Spirit's showing me. So that's only you can decide that. But part of me feels like Spirit's putting something in front of you. I have enduring patience. Cultivate patience by allowing each other to grow at your own pace. Be supportive during challenging times. Remember that love flourishes with time and understanding. So I'm patient. I feel like this person is patiently waiting for you. I would say that either you know that, maybe you've said, I'm just not ready. Maybe you've told them, give me time. This kind of give me a little bit more time. Do you mean it? Okay. Did you mean it when you said it? Or did you just breadcrumb them in hopes that, if something doesn't happen, they're kind of a backup plan. That's not fair to them either. But if you just needed time to think, then do that. But don't lead somebody on, obviously. I have radiant positivity. Maintain a radiant positivity by focusing on the good in your relationship. Practice gratitude, celebrate small victories, support each other's happiness. So how about you radiate? You're radiant. This feeling of you're glowing, right? That there's something about you that everybody looks at and says, how come you're glowing? Do you realize that you're glowing every time you talk about that person? Do you realize that, your face lights up every time you mention this person's name? So sometimes those little clues are a clue that something else is going on. So let's see what we have. I have an invitation of love. I have a feeling this person is patiently waiting to figure you out. They're trying to figure, are you available, basically. I have masculine energy. Okay, so there's a little bit of formality there. Maybe I don't want to cross the line. Again, I'm not looking for a one-night stand, a hookup. I'm not looking for casual. So there's a little bit of a formality energy. I won't cross a certain line. I have a rendezvous. So I'm going to go with the champagne glasses more than the rendezvous. I'm going to go with more of a celebration in the future. This could be a marriage in the future and tuxedo. I have Casanova. I want to sweep you off your feet. Beautiful. It's a blessing in disguise. Let's talk about that for a second. Did somebody make you or put you in a position where you needed to move on because Spirit has something better? And when you look back at it, you're going to say, that person did me a favor. It was a blessing in disguise. It was somebody who shouldn't have been in my energy, even though I thought I wanted that more than anything. I had nothing to compare it to at the time. Now this Casanova sweeping me off my feet, and I have something to compare it to. And I'm realizing that Spirit did me a favor, a huge favor. So sometimes we have to look at what's ahead, and it's hard when you're in it. I know it's only when we are looking back at it that we realize that Spirit did you a huge favor. I'm going to say trust. They're saying trust this new beginning. So that probably is really what you're struggling with. Am I ready for a new beginning? Am I really ready for another relationship? If you're not, you're not. And maybe that's why you're saying, just give me time. You know, I just want more time. And this person could have enough of a crush on you that says, I'm going to wait, but they're not going to wait indefinitely. Nobody is. Okay. You can't put somebody else's life on hold in hopes that they're going to be with you someday. So you don't want to lose out on a really good thing either. Spirit, please share with me. I've looked at wedding rings. This person, not necessarily looking at wedding rings right now, but this person could be the person that you end up with in a committed relationship, and you're not even thinking along those lines. It could be the person that you're meant to be with. I feel you're my soulmate. I'm scared of this connection. Give me time. What did they just say? Trust this new beginning. Love at first sight. I've known since I met you. I've had a crush on you since I first met you. I never felt so attached to someone like I do to you. So somebody is definitely feeling this attraction to you. And somebody on the other side, whether it's you or them, it could be vice versa, is torn with, I still have feelings for someone else, and I can't just let those go. I can't just stop feeling. You can do both. You can let go of feelings and grieve and move on at the same time as you're getting to know somebody new. You can. So we're human, and you have the ability to have a lot of emotions all at once. So if that's what you have to go through, that's what you have to go through. Let's put this out to the universe. If this person is in front of you, if it's a secret crush, patiently waiting, please show me, you know, show me that you want to be with me. Ask me out, make an offer, and let me decide. So let's ask Spirit to guide you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind comments. If you would like to book a personal reading, please check out my website at KathyMammelonPsychicMedium.com. It's down in the description. And I did redo my website in the last few days or this week. I have some half-hour offerings for Zoom and phone readings for $100. I have a mini reading now for $35 for about a 10-minute recorded card reading. So you can check those out in addition to some of my other offerings in the website. I want to thank you, Aquarius, for being here today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we will ask the universe to guide you now.